Oh, get away from me with that rotten egg. For fuck's sake. Oh. Who the hell are you? What way can I help thee, stranger? Strange wine. I'm no mage to divine what it was that did have it. Bring it to me, bottle, or trouble me no more about it. I have enough to do taking care of our wine press. The finest wine press in all the land, for it operates by no human hand. A magic wine press made by one and only Mad Mage before he began his weird experiments. That is. Makes me ill to think about them. The Mad Mage thinks he can learn to create life, or life from death, I should say. Say that he hacks his assistants to use in his experiments, and that he does have all sorts of hideous things wandering around the island, failed experiments that turns out his door. I was not heard of the Mad Mage. You're so outraged the game minimised. His true name is Erstam. He lives on a small island away from Moonhsade. He was once the Adept's mentor before he went mad. Try some wine. Ice wine. I must know I'm Julia, thief chief of rangers. I met trouble in Moonhsade. I'll say that I was sent to the dungeons. We are the guardians of Moonhsade, city of mages, have all been guarded by rangers. Tradition of the state to the ancient city of Moon, from whence the ancestors came. Dredging up ancient history, it's long gone there was a peaceful land called Sosaria. It was the land of many kingdoms, cultures, paradise of individuality, but times changed. A tyrant named British overthrew the kingdoms and declared himself king. That's referred to Lord British. Hush to pray. The demon British enforced a radical scheme of philosophy upon his subjects, forcing them into exile. They would not submit. Mages and rangers were bound by a travesty known as the Oath of Honesty. Oh, fuck's sake. Nothing more is more cruel than unflinching honesty. It does shatter hearts, instills insecurity, and promotes civil strife. Therefore, our ancestors fled the city of Moon to the land British conquered, and sailed until they found this land. But where this is a step, the Magelord is apt to send transgression to the pits beneath the mountains of freedom, none have returned from that dank dark abyss. But today... now there's a fine jest if I ever heard one. All that was ever retrieved out of those mountains is the ore that was taken out while it was still a mine. Ever since Silbertia made it a prison, no one hath come out there again. If thou art a mage, thou must follow the strictures. If thou art mundane, thou must not overly annoy a mage. That's simple logic, but as long as Filbertia is the Magelord, thou must do well to remember that it is unhealthy to cross any of Filbertia's whims. It's not my job to know them, so the Council of Mages to enforce, but in short, they cannot possess blood spawn unless the Council approves of it. You should report any research they wish to do so at the Council. See, Mages. Name is symbolic. Moon represents the powers beyond those. And just mere mortals, just the moon is suspended over the world, and shade it stands for shelter against the cruel light of honesty. We believe in truth here, but only within reason. Sorcery is outwardly here, but it does mean that some mages do not still practice dark arts, whereas magic is neither good nor bad, or evil. Sorcery, with its use of bloodspawn, hath no good intent at all. Very possession of stone heart would have thee thrown in the deepest corner of dungeons. Thou art certainly ignorant, thou art rude. My, thou art such here, I meant no offence, only there's not no things that are common knowledge here. Stone heart is the all that produces blood spawn. No, not what is done, I am no mage. Advise that you use great caution about who thou ask, lest thou just find thyself thrown in the dungeon. Strange wine. That's wine from our winery, hopes to enjoy it. It is the same vintage as the wine that disappeared. Let's see our wine press. Okay. So somewhere is some of my gear. What's that there? Oh, more stairs. Where's the lever then? Who keeps saying fucking cute bird? Right, let's save it. Yeah, winemaking. Is that it? Where's she gone? Well, I don't know where she's gone. Screw it. Ah, she's in the pub. Strange wine. Same vintage wine that disappeared. Aha, I do see a master artisan apparatus. Yeah. I have an apprentice. What's going on here? Have an apprentice, have an automaton, so the work progress, that makes me a master. I'm able to create or repair anything. Know what the mages need, that makes me an artisan. If that's need of the master, ask me. If not, ask Topo. Automatons, one that bakes, one that sews, one that smiths. All from Tricio, they work hard. Do not talk back like Topo. Mages can speak plain enough to explain what they need. I can make it. Magical apparatus, swords, whatever, I can make it. They enchant it, which is fair. I have to call for them, but not magic ones anyway, but I've made a few. Unless it's a special order, my automaton makes it. Something non-magic, talk to Topo. If it's magic, talk to me. Make all the apparatus for the mages, all different. Every mage wants something a little different. And the next, until they who a piece belongs to, just by looking at it, I remember everything I've made. Just something which I look at, yeah, bring it to my shop. Teresa is inept. Is inept. Is an adept. He makes automaton guards and servants. He does good work, almost like a master artisan. Needs magic to make everything work. Give him a good deal of metal needs. Now I've got 3 head workers made of metal. Not a bad deal. They're a master. No, then that's what I deal. Give others bad manners. Teresa don't know about my work. I'd ask about his, all knows that he spells at all. Not anything created by these mages. Though we ask more, ask Teresa if this will speak with the very old, maybe as old as 7 ruins, maybe not. I'm not a mage. What do you think I am? A teacher, like Feda Biblia? If that was a history lesson, go to him, mate. Like any novice, if that was to work with a master artisan, stay. I don't have time for such questions. It's like seekers knowledge that are knowledge, one who seeks to be taught. I'm a master, I do not teach, I don't need teaching, I'm not a novice. Feda Biblia teaches the young mages. Keeps the library of magic. He knows the history. Speak to him. Do not bother me. An apprentice, scrawny boy. Elijah Bicken's big mouth. But does work hard. When I yell at him, shows promise. Tends to be a bit lazy though. Must teach him better. Make certain he learns as much as he thinks he knows. This is Blue Bar Inn, and I am the barmaid. My name is Petra. The finest eating and drink establishment in all Moonshade, run by the finest man in all Moonshade, Rocco the innkeeper, finer man thou shalt not find. Thou mayst find Rocco a bit gruff, but he doth have a good heart. After all, he hath stood between Tarisio and me, a great peril to himself, I might add. Thou canst not fail to notice that I am an automaton. Tarisio is my maker, curse his black heart. Tarisio is a man who feeds off the misery of others. He created me with the sole intent of having a captive to torment for the rest of his life, but I escaped and Rocco took me in. A magical construct, an animated body of metal. Yet I think I can reason and I believe I can care for others. Whether this means that I have a soul locked away within the confines of my hollow body, I do not know. All I do know is that I am much more complex than the automatons Tarisio normally makes for the other mages. Most mages do not wish to be disturbed by the presence of other living beings. Therefore they come to Tarisio and provide them with servants, guards of undemanding metal. However, magic did not originate with Tarisio. He is merely the latest master of the ancient spells which he'd find in certain buried ruins. He said that automatons serve those who dwelt in this land anciently. Even with all his magic, Tarisio cannot construct new automatons. He can merely reanimate those broken automatons which are discovered in the ruins. What better servants to have? Automatons exist for centuries without any maintenance at all. They ask nothing, they expect nothing, they do what task is assigned to them until their magic at last fails, then they simply stop. If thou hast love, if thou hast compassion for others, if thou dost feel the injustice of the world, art thou not said to possess a soul? If I have all these things, can I not say that I too have a soul? In this I am unique, for none of the other automatons claim to feel emotions as I do, but I do not know why I should feel different. Oh my lord, thou canst not know what danger there is in thwarting the will of a mage. Rocco could have killed easily and spells are untraceable, or he could be spirited away, spirited away to hideous torture. No one would be the wiser. So I look after him as best I can, even if they care for me. Also helps that everyone believes the tale we have spread. Rocco hath led everyone to believe that he and Tarisio reached an agreement to have me work here to advertise Tarisio's skill. In truth, my cooking ability does do Tarisios no small credit, and I dare say that he wins in many customers as well. Still a willful, vicious man who does not take too kindly when women he feels man who does not take kindly when he feels cheated, and I fear his vengeance for both myself and Rocco. I do not mean to bore thee. I serve Rocco in whatever function I can, but I may cook whatever needs to be done. I performed every job thou canst imagine here at the inn. Everything from painting the ceilings to keeping Mosh from stealing our fish. Can I bring thee something? Mosh. They call her a rat woman, which is not a very kind description, but it's a reasonably true one, I'm sorry to say. There are others in town who can tell me about her. She does like fish, so I'll say that one thing for her. Room. 12 guilders per person. By... that's Captain Hawk, not Hook. Pleasure to see thee. What can I do for you? Leave Island, not on my ship you want. Too dangerous to sail these waters in these storms. You want to travel elsewhere, speak to the mages. They know how to magic themselves short distances. I've heard said that the old Erstam Mage can travel anywhere he pleases. Welcome to the Blue Bar Inn. I'm the innkeeper. My name is Rocco. It's good to have more visitors again. We have despaired, what with the storms and all. Interesting name, is it not? It sounds like just the one in Britannia. Anything's possible, I suppose. Inherited this in from my parents, and they're from there. This is an old name, perhaps from the time of the crossing. Been a long time since I had tale in full. Let me see if I remember it all. Most part, it had something to do with the Serpent Mages, but my folk. It was simply for money, I think. I play money. folks that came over were lesser sons and daughters who could never hope to inherit anything. They came hoping to start their own businesses like the Blue Boar. It was named in honour of my great-great-grandsire's inn. So as I can remember, most of the people that fled from the usurper were mages. I don't think that any of them are still alive. But I can never tell. Perhaps the mad mage is that old. Who knows? Certainly not the current Magelord. For which is the most recent Magelord, the man of curious passions, not what they expect from most mages. Simply say I'm mighty glad that Petra is metal. That alone may keep her safe from his wandering eye. Mad Mage is a crazy old man that lives in an island not far from here. Thinks he can create life, from what I hear. He once lived here in Moonhsade, his teacher or something, until he went mad. Back in the old lands, a domineering man named Bratish or Brutish or some such usurped the throne. His rule was hard and unjust. So many people fled across the seas to this land. Sounds like he's talking about Lobridge. Oh shit, YOLO. Fucking hell. I'm so glad I've got you with me. Well, when the people arrived here, they thought to name the land after their old home. One moment New Sosaria, then they found the ruins scattered with all the snakes pictured on them. Most people call this the Serpent Isle, though some still refer to its proper name, New Sosaria. At this place had far more snakes. When those people lived here, they worshipped them or something. There are snakes carved all over those ruins. I don't think that the mages know what they mean. Well, the ruins are on the mainland anyway. I saw the ones around Mono when I was just a lad. There's nothing special about them. Merely piles of old stone from settlers way before the new Sosarians. Let me think a moment. I'm terrible with names like this. I bet the old lands were known as Sosaria. Well, as usual. Of course, there's not much business due to the terrible storms. But at times our rooms are always full. Anyone in particular? The siege battling. Such one did come through perhaps 2 months ago. It was 3 months ago, Rocco. Yes, she's right. 3 months ago. Some sort of a scandal, as I recall, said that this battling stole an ancient artifact of some kind and fled by ship. Perhaps Captain Hawk could tell me more. Gwenna, let us know her. She and I are the closest of friends, stayed here for many weeks. Just how well does that, Gwenna? I swear I'm innocent, we're only friends. Where did she go? She had studied all the materials which are available here, determined to go to the Isle of Monks to read the scrolls. Good lady said she was tasked to study all the cultures and bent beliefs that were in the Serpent Isles. She was planning to write a report, said that her discoveries would startle her countrymen. In a long time since so, many months, 8 months, dear Rocco. Who was that talking to that said weeks? The Zenkan monks live north of here on a forested island. They tend to keep themselves studying the prophecies of long-dead mystics, but can not go there, for there's no sailor crazy enough to make the journey. Magical storms have destroyed every boat. This coast save Hawks, and he won't sail. Nothing more. Bye. Interesting. Can't get into that. Is it ale? Yes. Thanks, Ken. Rest. How many hours? You're nearly fucked, so 12. Everyone's going to be starving, so give some food. Roast lamb. Recipe book, apple whey. Place the apple sugar contacts in a large bowl, combine them. Mixture at the bottom pie crust with the butter, put the top pie crust. Okay. Sweet muffins. hell's a hornfish? Jesus. Oh, bread's ready. Let's strip. Oh, Mako. The cat's just jumped on my laptop and typed a load of gibberish. Flindo. Turned again, understand now why Hawk did not wish to sail the open seas. I don't know how that will leave this island unless the tales are true. Well, that's like our fine city of Moonshade. If you'd like to know more about the place, come to me. Tales. It's most imagine Moonshade as the shape of tall tales and stories. In fact, many of them are started by the mages in question to insert reputation. The efforts to listen to the tales are ancient passages that connect the other islands. For that matter, some say that the Mad Mage can teleport anywhere he likes. Although I'm not Mage, I'm an influential man in Moonshade because my shop provides staples of life to the excluded island. Why even know the Magelord's mistress? In fact, so I have to do for thee, since they'll make it possible for Hawk to sail us here, I shall repay thee. Arrange for thee to meet with the Magelord himself. This is quite an honour, Slegnor. This will take time, but I can arrange this. I'm amazed to find that some of the mages are very recluse. I've already talked about this. Filbert is quite a ladies' man. What woman would not jump at the opportunity to win the Magelord's favour? For now, frigid as he holds the Magelord's eye, and from what I've seen, Filbert has found a way to thwart the charms of that cold mage. For God's sake, we've done all this. There are many places that we want to visit while they're here. I may find lodge at the Blue Bar, should see the winery, there's the Artist Bazaar. I know nothing other than the fact that the passage is said to exist and that they're supposedly fraught with peril. Meow. We've got a cat's bum in the way. Whoa. Well, you can't sit on my laptop as much as you'd like to. Come on. Come on, you got your own little house. So go sit in the empty box next to it. I don't know if the fact they're said to exist and they're supposedly fraught with peril. Perhaps if the further Biblia could confirm it, I could even tell you where they are. I've heard that Fig's has been quite warm to catch fancy. Told this can be very persistent about getting what she wants, so I think it would be foolish to catch her as long as Felbuccia does have interest in her. Know what I mean. His name is actually Erstam, but everyone refers to him as the Mad Mage. Very complex situation. Erstam trained all of the Adepts in Moonshade as their master. He's a threat to them because he's still more powerful than they are. So before, mages are nothing but, if not prideful. It's now forbidden for any to visit Erstam, which from what I told is fine with him. So I wish to try and contact the Mad Mage so I can try speaking with Porthos, but he'd still maintain a contact of sorts. The apothecary is small magical ability, but not enough to enter the ranks of the Adepts. Makes living selling reagents and potions. Moonshade City Mages, place or anything you decide with that. If you have enough money, you find a mage with skill. Frigid has a specialist in cold related spells. Funny that with the name. Gaining status, whatever. I bet she've been trying to coerce Columna into dalliance for some time, but she will have nothing to do with him. Still bet she does not take being rebuffed lightly. He had Stefano to steal something from Columnus from Tricia to use blackmail, so the Magelord may prevail in his intended infidelity if Fitzgerald does not discover him. Of course, it's not the Magelord's own indiscretion. As I have the story from Julia, found a bag from Filbercio during a night of stolen passion. He was arranged at the winery. She's a rather handsome one, very no-nonsense sort. Tricia specialises in creating magical automatons, blah blah. Petra. Only a bit of the tale, yeah. Foul intent. She escaped. Rock took her in. Stefano is a thief of some skill with a magical ability. He tends to live from one disaster to another. Though he'd like to see himself as a great lord somewhere someday, Stefano would better practice his magic, but would rather be a skilled thief than a novice mage. Not much said about Columbus. She's one of Moonshade's most reclusive mages. I think that what makes her so attractive to Filbertio, she seems unattainable. Why she insists on dallying with that scum Tricia, I'll never know. She's better with the Magelord. Guilds are the coins of Moonshade, and on the artisans or shopkeepers will deal with thieves and not have guilders. Exchange 9 of the coins of Boosia at my shop. Okay. Magister, it's duty to test children throughout land, bring them Moonshade. May find them wherever it is. Makes very skin crawl. I think the damage an untuned mage could do. Seminarium. It's where all the novice mages are taught. Look for the youngsters in the street, you'll find it. Bazaar. My shop is there. Boosia, cannot understand why I keep her each time I enter the shop. There is babbling with someone. I just wonder if she'd do any work at all. Sometimes I wonder at her sanity too. She'd felt some far-fetched notions. Why would I have it that poor young Porthos is connected in some way to the Mad Mage? Can you imagine? Did you not just tell me that they maintain contact? Rangers have magic wine press, where's without need of human assistance. I'm sure that they'll find it interesting. And the Blue Boar. It's a pub. Careful not to offend any of them. Right, great. I take it you're checking out. Yes. Let me have the room keys or not. Just lock the doors. Hope you enjoy this day. Or whatever.